All right. So, everywhere, the Grand Cross management team has posted this video, another cryptic video. The other day, of course, we got the just the black, just the black screen, right? And now they posted this video, and they changed their banner to a cut of the video, not the main part of the video, which is weird, but let's just play the video. That video, by the way, is in 360p. 360p. This is in the global page. I'm assuming also the Japanese page also posted that. The thumbnail we can see. The thumbnail is also in 360p. Like this is, if a thumbnail has like high quality, right? My extension would open in the full quality. This is the full quality of the thumbnail. They're trying their absolute hardest to make this as low quality as possible. But this is essentially the video. There's no audio. None. No audio. It's so pixelated you can... It's done. It's so pixelated you can barely see what happens. But you can see there in the middle, there's some form of symbol. Which again, the thumbnail here gets a little bit better. I think it's a pretty good... I think it's a pretty good screenshot of it. Wow, they give us a good screenshot. Which could mean a multitude of things. When I first saw this, legitimately, I thought, is this new typing? Because all the typings are like circles, right? Like, of course, can I get the list here? I get 3 different characters here. All the typings are circles, right? I was like, is this like a purple typing? But then I quickly realized, wow, this is not the only thing that's a purple ball. It's probably commandment. But listen, don't take that out. If it does end up being new typing, I called it. All right, but it's probably not. That's very like out there as a claim. That's probably what looks like a commandment. And I did post a picture. So the first saw it, I was like, is that a type? But instantly I was like, I swear a commandment. Where is it? I posted a picture on the replies. God damn it. God damn it, where is it? Oh, here. Of the commandments, right? And this does look like this commandment. A little bit. It looks like a kunai. It doesn't, to me, it doesn't look that much like any of the actual commandments. But some people on the Twitter was saying, oh, it looks like the forehead from Estarossa, right? So this might be actually Estarossa being teased, or Mael, or maybe like a version of Estarossa that's in between, Estarossa and Mael. That'd be good. But I also saw some claims that this is the forehead of Meliodas when he's like 3,000 years ago. So if you open them up, that, I mean, I suppose, but then there's also like this, right? Like, it's a stretch saying this is the same symbol, So I don't know. This is like the more official image, right? These are like more fan art. This is official, no? No, I think this is fan art, but it looks official. I don't know, but this is assault mode, right? I think it looks like it should be a commandment, but also that, I don't know. I mean, we've got the leak, right? We've had the leak, a somewhat credible leak, all right, of the 3,000-year Meliodas coming, right? And I don't know. I think that's like the most plausible. Like, out of all of the leaks, or of all the the possibilities, I think this is the most plausible, because it looks like a commandment to me. And of course, Meliodas was. But this is. We're assuming that the Meliodas in question is the one that has the big sword, which he wouldn't be the leader of the commandments anymore, right? So I don't know. I think I'm getting more reprehensive of saying, yeah, it's definitely the 3,000 million, because I think that this has more to do with Estarossa and when he was collecting the commandments, because it looks like a commandment, but at the same time it doesn't. Like, I don't know. The image, like, this is purposely like very low quality, so you can't distinguish what it is. The Twitter video is even worse because it's Twitter. But like without the aura, right? You can see that there's no, like, this is just like two things happening, right? This is like two things. Like this aura right here is giving the impression there's something in the middle, but there's not. It's just these two things, right? So while it does resemble a commandment, it doesn't resemble any of the commandments to me. But I mean, I would be really happy with Estarossa being the festival more than Meliodas personally. Maybe you disagree. Personally, I think Estarossa and Mael being the Holy War of the year would be great. I saw some comments. I was reading the comments, right? So let me move this. Let's move Estarossa. Estarossa. So I saw this, right? And I guess it could also be a credible theory, but I don't know. So the orb, something to do with Ragnarok, right? I don't know. Like I don't want it to be that. So I really want to like very much deny. We had Ragnarok 11th of November. We are a month and a half, a little bit more than a month and a half since then. And before 11th November, we had Ragnarok 12th of August. It's like, I think it's not time for another Ragnarok banner, so I want to disqualify that as a theory. I do, but I'll say that it's not 100% like out of the question, right? Also saw some theories, people theorizing this might be the new rarity, like and this might be like the animation of pulling the new rarity. I think I saw it here in the comments. Yeah. It's either some goddess sign or like a whole new rarity comes to the game. This would be the animation. I don't think this looks like an animation of pulling a character. Like, maybe if I pull like one of my summon videos, let me go on like a stream. I guess this one's where it doesn't matter. When I pull an SSR, okay. When I pull an SSR, what happens? Like, I know what happens, but like, see, I don't. The diamond kind of forms up. I think this takes a little too long to be animation, you know? Like, you see, like, as soon as the animation begins, a diamond starts transforming and then pops in. I think this takes a little bit too long, but maybe it could be. I'm not gonna disqualify as a theory. Like, it could be like, if it is like a new rarity, that it's then like it's like completely different. Not going to disqualify as a theory, but I personally don't believe so. I honestly am leaning a lot on the Estarossa, but we'll see. Leaks have been half reliable when it comes to festival characters. I don't want discrediting of the leakers. They're doing their best, right? But, you know, because that's the information they have, right? They're just passing the information. They're not like trying to like make stuff up, right? They're just passing the information of what they see in the files. But I feel like a lot of information that the devs put in the game ends up being duds. It ends up maybe being like bait for us or stuff like that. Like, listen, at one point, they put in the files that there was going to be a Fate collab. Bro, a lot of stuff that they put in the files might be duds, and the Meliodas 3000 years may have been a dud, and they might be a Estarossa. But at the same time, who knows? Let me know what you think. Do you think that the Staros? Do you think it's a new rarity? Do you think it's a new type? Do you think it's Ragnarok? God, I hope not, because Ragnarok sucks. I like Sigurd and Brynhilder. But yeah, hope it's a festival.